Hey everybody, it's Cami Listenbee, owner of the Seattle Organizing Experts and NAFE.com. And this is kind of my first MPC video blog. So one thing that came up in our group, there are three things, but the first thing that came up is sharing what we're getting out of the group or our aha moments. So I wanted to share with you what we discovered last week in our call and what I took away from last week's call because it was a big eye opener for me. I have to tell you that I've been pretty crabby lately, just in general. I've been kind of in a funk. And, that translated over in my business. And as far as MPC is concerned, one of the things that came up that Mitch talks about in our group, Mitch Tevlin is our mastermind group leader. He asks us at the beginning of the call if we've listened to the training programs, if you're either on the expansion or the foundation track, and what did you get out of it? So my turn rolls around and he's like, so Cami, did you listen to this month's calls and how did you feel about it? And I said, Mitch, I didn't listen to it because I've heard it all before. I'm looking at these topics and I just bypass them because I've already heard all this stuff before. And I was kind of frustrated with the process, to be honest. And, everyone in the group gave me feedback about that. So I'm really glad that I opened up because it transformed our entire call by opening up about my feelings about what I was experiencing at the moment and how I was feeling about MPC. Completely transformed during our call. And here's why. So, yes, I may know it all and I may have heard it all before, but each time that you listen to a call, you're going to take away different nuggets of information. And as you're having that conversation on the call, you're going to take away new bits and pieces that you can apply. So it doesn't matter if you know it all. Just get on the call, participate, stick with the process, even if you think you know it all. So that was the first thing I got out of it. The second thing I took away from our mastermind call, oh, I was just getting bogged down with all this crap I didn't want to do. I had all this stuff I needed to do. For example, I was getting in my own way because I know that I need to write articles. And by doing an article, I can transform that into my electronic newsletter. And then also I can turn that article not only into a newsletter, but into a press release. But I hate writing. And it's not that I hate the writing process, it's the fact that I can't spell to save my life. And anyone who's on my email list will vouch for that because I get emails saying, Cami, you spelled this wrong this month. And it just, I put it off. So I put it out there to the group. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck and I just feel stuck. I can't do anything because of this writing process. And I said, and I'm really wanting to get some media attention, and I love being in front of the camera, and I can gab for days, obviously. So what do I do? And a very obvious answer, but it never came to me before. And they said, why don't you do videos for everything? Do a short video on a certain topic, have your bullet points, talk about it, and then simply email it to the very key people in the media that you're looking to be on their TV shows or fill their spots for them as you're showing your expertise in a video. It can even be a more of a bonus for them to see you live rather than sending in your press release, although that's needed. And then he said, why don't you do videos for your newsletters? Why don't you do videos if that's easier for you? And all of a sudden this little light went off and I was like, oh yeah, okay. So he just, Mitch, he said, stop trying to do stuff you don't want to do. And I just thought about that and really internalized that. And I said, okay, so I won't, but I have to figure out a way how to do it for me so that it gets done in a way that I'll actually do it. And video seems to be the easiest way. Let's see. I think that's really about it. I mean, there was a lot that came out of the group, but I'm trying to think. Oh, transcriptions. One thing, I think it was Yvonne. She actually, I'm in the process of writing a book for NAFE, and it's called Domestic Nation, The Rise of Young Female Entrepreneurs, so to speak. I haven't started writing it yet, and because of the writing process. And she goes, Cami, why don't you just do videos or do audios like you're doing right now and have them transcribed? Again, a little light went off because I have these programs available and I just couldn't figure out how to put them together to make them work to get my end result. So using video for everything was a huge thing for me, and really opening up to the process, even if you feel that it's negative, that you're feeling about the process of MPC or a process that you're having in your business, really being open to that, because they really pulled me right out of my funk, and I'm energized and ready to really take on some big projects. So thank you everybody in MPC, and thank you for watching my video. I hope you got some fun little nuggets out of this, and I'll see you on our next call. Bye.